obviously needed to clean the water in order to encourage the investors to come to the site to put the developments up that we see today.
Now, the first step in cleaning Salford Quays water was to isolate it from the source of the pollution, the Manchester Ship Canal. And then, once these 20 acres of water had been completely enclosed, the problems were how to clean it and how to stop it from becoming stagnant. The ingenious idea was to pump compressed air through the water the way you do in a fish tank. After all, now the docks had been cut off from the canal, they were just like a giant tank. The compressed air makes the water circulate, and every time fresh water reaches the surface, it fills with oxygen. The surfacing air bubbles are visible from the quayside. Each dock basin has at least 2 large underwater pumps called helixes, which release compressed air through the water. They're regularly maintained by a team of divers.
We chose this particular method because it was the simplest to install and the cheapest to run. It is glorified fish tank technology, with water being lifted from the bottom to the top and exposed to the atmosphere and circulated back to the bottom again, so we've got oxygen in the water from the top to the bottom.
Once the water was clean enough, Salford's giant fish tank needed fish.
We investigated water quality very thoroughly, did some field trials, and then eventually introduced 12,000 fish in 1989. The growth rates that we've recorded are amongst the highest anywhere in the UK.
Well, the fishing is excellent. You've so many different depths of water in which to fish. You've got a choice of from 8-foot depth to 26-foot depth, and so many species to fish for. And plus, it's very handy for local people, with so many people unemployed within the area.
As you can see, the project to clean this water has been incredibly successful. But unfortunately, that's not quite the end of the story. Because this water is now being continually mixed, it means there's a new problem: blue-green algae.
Blue-green algae favour well-mixed conditions, which are the conditions you get in autumn. The algae basically think it's autumn all the time and are very well suited to the Quays environment. Rather than using chemicals, we've opted for a more environmentally friendly solution, which is to use mussels which filter out the algae. We've undertaken some laboratory experiments which have been very successful.
So, with careful management of its balanced water ecology, Salford's man-made lake will now grow and